Welcome to this week's edition of HavenFootball.net's Play the Game. The Panthers traveled to Newtown Square to take on the Marple Newtown Tigers in this final regular season game. Haven was looking for the win, which would give them an undefeated season. Haven launched a 7-play drive, which concluded with this 5-yard scamper into the end zone by number 34, Anthony Crawford. But the extra point snap was bobbled, but number 4, Sam Milligan, picks it up and streaks into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Panthers take the lead, 8-0. The Panther D was relentless as quarterback number 10, David Bertolini, goes back to pass as number 89, Ben Faribault, almost gets him, and he escapes, but number 35, Austin Connor, goes for the sack, but Bertolini gets the ball off for a completion. On the next play, Bertolini was looking for number 5, Byron Bogan, but Haven's number 5, Chase Nagel, cuts off the pass, making the interception and setting up a short field for the Panthers. 4 plays later, number 40, Bob Fuskas, gets the call and goes untouched for 10 yards for another 6 points. Haven on top, 15-0. On 3rd and 9, Bertolini shows his talent as he can't find anyone open and scoots past one defender, makes a cut, and goes 17 yards for the first down. Which brings us to tonight's Play of the Game.
3 wide receivers, 1 to the left, 2 to the right. Bertolini in the gun. Motion man is Box coming in the near side of formation. They run off backside. No, ball on the ground. They drop the handoff, and the Panthers are on it. Great job by Austin Connor to shove Bertolini away and then pounce on the football. Connor is on it, and the Tigers have turned it over for the second time.
3 plays later, Milligan fakes the handoff, takes off left, and with a great Fuskas lead block, finds the edge, keeps his feet, and barrels into the end zone for 6. Haven is pulling away, 22-0. But the Tigers decide to start working on their air attack as Bertolini finds Bogan for this great throw and catch for 24 yards. 2 plays later, number 22, Brian Box, finds the gap in the coverage and catches this missile for a 20-yard gain. And 2 plays later, Box goes down the middle and gets a perfect Bertolini pass for the touchdown. Marple is on the board, 22-7. But with 5 minutes left in the first half, Haven starts pounding at it again as Crawford follows his lead blockers for 17 yards. Milligan goes back to pass but decides to run for it and breaks 1, 2, 3 tackles down to the 3-yard line. Crawford gets the call and finishes the drive and the first half, 29-7. The Panthers open the second half with an 8-play drive that concludes with this 9-yard Fuskas run for 6 more points. Haven is closing the door, 36-7. But the Tigers continue their passing attack as Bertolini is throwing strikes and hits number 1, Joey Jukanovic, perfectly for 21 yards. And 2 plays later, Bertolini lofts it in the air and into the end zone, allowing Jukanovic to make the grab for 6 more points. The Tigers have cut the lead, 36-14. But Haven is wearing down the Tiger D, and Fuskas takes the left corner, led by 3 blockers who plow the road for 39 yards and the touchdown. The Panthers are closing the door, 43-14. But Marple isn't done either as new quarterback number 17, Jude Jalis, makes a great lofting pass to number 4, Santino Fortebuono for 6 points. Haven wins this one 43-21 and is undefeated in regular season play and are the Central League champions for 2022. Anthony Crawford led the offense in yardage with 19 rushes for 163 yards and 2 touchdowns. But Bob Fuskas led the scoring with 3 touchdowns on 8 carries for 116 yards for an astounding 14.5 yards per carry. Marco Kaufman led the defense with 9 tackles, including 1.5 tackles for a loss. Next week, the Upper Merion Vikings come to George L. King Field for the first round District 1 5A playoffs. Tune in again next week for another edition of HavenFootball.net's Play the Game.